Hello, I'm Stanley Roy, and I'm gonna read you a story. Today, we're gonna read Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. Very 70s. Ooh. Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, chasing a dog with a fork. And his mother called him Wild Thing. And Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Good. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew. Until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. Trippy. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through the night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," Max cried, "let the wild rumpus start." Translation? Turn down for what? Oh, playing with the moon as beasts tend to do. Up, swinging from trees. Oh, look at these guys. Are they plotting against him? Riding on his back. Ya nasty, Max. Ya nasty. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely. Oh, Max, lonely. And wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Jeez, Max. Then, all around, from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of the wild things. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." So the wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat. Private? More like privileged boat. And waved goodbye. Bye, Max. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. He looks so stoic, mostly. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. His supper? And it was still hot. Oh my God. So, what have we learned from this classic tale, Where the Wild Things Are? Well, I know what the hell I learned. Max is a bitch. I mean, his private boat, and then he just went to where the wild things are and like colonized them basically, and then was like, bye, gotta go, bored. Friggin' rude. I mean, the art school. Thank you for sharing this moment with me.